What's up? This first podcast. I just want to get something out the way real quick before I play the podcast for you. Just want to say I know that I'm out of frame. All right, chill. I accidentally put my phone vertical when I was recording, rather than leaving it horizontal right after the food review that we did with cheesesteaks. So I'm here with my homie Lewis. You know what I mean? We're talking about music and stuff. Just listen to the podcast. I mean, it's not that crazy of a deal. Like it don't mess up the video like that. But like, I figure you're not gonna be like staring at us the whole time anyway. But yeah, it was originally formatted for vertical, so that's why there's bars on the side, etc. We're gonna get into it though. I hope y'all enjoy it. I'm gonna get some more better quality, and I got lavalier mics and everything. So strap in.
About top five.
Oh yeah, top 5 all time. You said.
And this is my rapping list.
Oh okay, just rap
right now. I'll give you like a overall music top 5 or 6 here in a little bit.
Okay.
My number one, just because I love the era. I love the just the spunk and the rawness that it used to have. Method Man from Wu-Tang Clan is my number one. Off of just straight lyricism and being prolific in our time and being groundbreaking, even as far as like social issues, racism, shit like that, stuff like that. Kendrick Lamar.
Wait, I want to stop you. How do you feel about this? I fuck with old Kendrick way more than new Kendrick, because all those feelings you conveyed and stuff like that, like so much had touched my soul when I was a young boy and helped me through a lot too, listening to old Kendrick. But now I just feel like new Kendrick is more saturated. Am I wrong?
My thing about new Kendrick is it sounds to me like this is what he wanted to sound like before, type shit. Like I feel like the sounds that we're hearing now is what he maybe could have wished to sound like whenever he first came out, which is why I appreciate it a lot more.
Yeah.
I think Kendrick Lamar on his evolution of rap I think he started rapping in like
08 or something. Nah,
I think it was like 2010, 2011 Chicago rap, and he was a kid in high school rapping that sort of.
I think it was before that though.
That's what I'm saying. He was an OG. He's one of those people that was in the era of hip hop evolving, so he was able to learn from it and apply it to his current music and shit. So it wasn't like he was new to the shit. But I prefer, me personally, my favorite like Kendrick Lamar era is To Pimp a Butterfly, and just because
that joke went hard when I was in high school. Oh my goodness, that was a time, bro. I remember that.
And I used to hate it. I didn't used to like it. Whenever I was in high school, I was like,
Day one, that shit was crazy.
Right. I was more of, so whenever To Pimp a Butterfly came out, I was only listening to Untitled type shit, because they both came out around the same time.
It's funny because I hated Untitled when it first came out.
I loved Untitled. So it was like, you heard some of those tracks there, and then I heard To Pimp a Butterfly, and it wasn't until I got a little bit older and I experienced different things throughout life, and I started actually experiencing racism and shit like that, because when I was a young boy, I didn't really experience racism. But once I turned into an adult, I would listen to songs like Complexion don't mean a thing. And it was like, after listening to that, and I was like, damn, bro, like I could really relate to that now, because that's why I didn't fuck with it or mess with it in high school. Yeah. Because I wasn't directly dealing with those issues. But as you got older, it was one of those things that definitely grew with me.
Growing and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, who's your, what was that, your third or second?
That was my second. My third,
Are you going from best to worst, or I mean, top to
1 to 5? So number
5
1
is your best.
One is my best.
Gotcha.
Yep. 1 is my best. 2 is my second best. 3, and this is just a completely unbiased music opinion, because I absolutely love this artist and I wish that he was still alive. But I love Mac Miller. He is my number 3 favorite rap artist, and it's because he didn't only do rap. He did
a whole lot. RP that guy.
He was a whole category. Max producing to just performance and showmanship. I really appreciated Mac Miller, and
yeah, he was artistic.
He was very artistic.
How do you feel about this statement then? I feel like everybody got one of these people. It's like Kid Cudi, Mac Miller, maybe X in the same list.
Right.
That would definitely be X for me.
Right.
I like Kid Cudi a lot too, but who else? Like very emotional people that they have on a playlist growing up.
I would say even Joey Badass
Yeah,
is one of he like that's. I would say that leading to my number 4. I think Joey Badass is my 4th favorite current rap artist. Just
do you feel like that aligns with the whole like Kid Cudi Save My Life type of circle?
Yeah, I think that the one thing that I can appreciate about a lot of the artists that I do like is how much influence they've taken from each other type shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like whenever it comes to people like Kid Cudi, I'm not a big Kid Cudi fan, but there's so many different people that took stuff from him and learned from him and applied it to their music that has made it a lot better. People like Donald Glover, Kanye himself.
Yes, thank
Kanye,
you. I was gonna say,
Kanye
bro,
himself.
people don't know. Like, I watched this documentary on Kid Cudi, and it made me appreciate him so much. Yo, 808s and Heartbreak would be not existence
Without Kid Cudi.
Fucking
Yeah.
Heartless was Kid Cudi.
Right. And even
like,
Love
blown away when I seen
Lockdown.
that. Yo,
Love Lockdown and all
mine
that.
was
Like,
blown, and I can't believe I didn't know that till like last year.
nah, it's one of those. That's my thing though. Like I'm not a huge. That's like when people say I like Virgil, but I don't like Kanye on his creative tip. You know what I mean? Me personally, I don't like Kid Cudi, but I prefer Kanye West. And I don't like Kid Cudi just because.
You know that's a hard statement nowadays, but
yeah,
shit. I fuck with Kanye though, man. I just feel like
I mean, look, don't get me wrong. It's not, to me, when it comes to the music, it's not about what they do outside.
I try to keep
the
that
music.
to the music now,
Literally.
too, but it's like harder for me now.
Like literally, I don't care about his political standpoint.
Right.
I care about if it's on site. I care if there's blood on the leaves. Like that's the shit that I'm caring about. Like it's stuff like that. Like I don't. Whenever it comes down to that stuff, I never categorize the artist. That's like if Donald Trump was to make music and he was really banging. Oh, like, come on, bro. You wouldn't be mad. You couldn't be mad, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
You would.
But it's like
that's like Eminem. Literally. Eminem people still call him white power, literally, because he's white and he. Yeah. Like you get what I'm saying?
It just hurt me, bro. It just hurt me because Kanye's not just Kanye no more. He's not just music no more. He's so big of a figure in the media now. He can't avoid it. He's like up there with like Donald Trump and shit. You know what I'm saying? Elon Musk.
He put himself there though. It
was amazing. It's just like it hurts to see the shit that he do politically. I love his music though to the day. Some of his music nowadays it gets a little harder because he is talking his politics in his music now. That's the only thing. Like if you heard his like last couple releases and leaks and shit, to save yourself from hurting even more, I would recommend you don't look any of his the leaks like he got the leaks out. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Nah, hear me out. Like on the Kanye tip, and we could just end the Kanye conversation after this one. The last thing that I heard from Kanye was that one album that had like the mountains in the back.
I'm bipolar. It's awesome. I hate being bipolar. It's awesome. That's what it is.
Yeah, the one that he shot and.
I think that was the one that Kid Cudi came to him when he said, I'm going through it, I really need help on Twitter. Kid Cudi was the only one of his friends that came and helped him, and he did that album with him? Or was that Kid See Ghost?
That was Kid See Ghost. And that was one of the last projects that I also listened to, Kid See Ghost. But one of those things, again, like, it's not the Kanye that I was relatively used to, which is why I haven't listened to the newer stuff, and I really just keep it in the golden age.
You stopped listening to it at that album?
I mean, to be honest, it's like I loosely listen to it. Like, of course, the new mainstream music, but that's the only thing that I'm really listening to. Like, whenever they did the Alicia Keys thing with Fabio Foreign,
you listened to like that, John?
Yeah, like I love
like
that
shit
song.
That really popped off?
Yeah, the New York City.
Yeah,
like that, John. That's probably what, as far as I'm going with, like the last few album releases, I have not fully and don't plan to listen to.
I still like low key. I wouldn't say stan Kanye, but like I love Kanye's music. Ever since I was 4, bro.
I love Kanye too.
Man, this is
he's an icon. He's one of the reasons I wear Bapesters, shit like that. Like he's him and Soulja Boy, shit like that. Like
I fucked with it because of Future.
I can truly say Kanye put me on a Bape wave.
Yeah,
truly. The whole Japanese.
He put me on Murakami though. The whole Murakami.
Yeah, the Murakami,
I guess
undercover.
He put
like
everybody on everything. You think about it. V-Long. What else? Cause, the fucking 808s and Heartbreak.
Yeah, the cause shit. That's shit that people don't realize how old that is.
I didn't realize
shit like that.
I don't know what had recently got me really like. I think it was I seen this joint with ASAP Ferg. He was doing like the top 5 things they can't live without joint, where they like at a table like we is right now, and they showing us shit that they got in their pockets or whatever they take everywhere with them. Mm-hmm. I was like, yo, that joint's crazy. He got a fucking like Cause Cookie Monster or something like that. I was like, that joint's cool.
Right, yeah. Shit like that. I even have I love my Bape figurines and shit like that. I got figurines and shit. Let me think. Who's my last top 5 in the rap?
So your 4 was Kanye, right?
Yes, I'll say Kanye.
Who was your 3rd? I can't remember.
Joey.
Okay.
Number 2 was I'm sorry.
You said 2.
All right. Number 1, Method Man. Number 2, Kendrick Lamar. Number 3, Mac Miller. Number 4, Kanye West. And number 5, I'm gonna just say Joey, because I already said Joey. Joey Badass is probably one of my favorite artists overall out of that whole category, because his range is just like that. Like he can do an R&B song, and he could do conscious rap. You feel me? And he could also, he's from New York, so if he wanted to, he could switch it up.
What was the first time you heard Joey Badass?
The first time I heard Joey Badass was off of his Summer Nights EP. I think I was just getting into high school in 2013.
Yeah, that was a minute ago. So I first listened to him when it was
11 years ago.
What was that? 1999 album. I heard. I was just looking for music. I was such a like audiophile. I love music so much, and I would just every day after school, while I was on the bus to school, all I was doing was listening to music, finding new music. I had this one app and it just put a shuffle on like new music or pushing the button music, like creative different shit. So I like different shit too. They played it. It was Christ Conscious by Joey Badass, and ever since then I was like, yo, he's cold.
Yeah, Christ Conscious was one of them songs that I was like.
And when you get into more of knowing Joey Badass and what that song really meant with like capital Steez and shit, it gets even harder then.
Yeah, and rest in peace, Capital Steez, bro. Rest in peace, Capital Steez. I love Pro Era. They've been one of my favorite, like, new age. To me, Pro Era is today's Wu-Tang. To me. Because I just do straight comparisons. Mm-hmm. Like,
I guess I never found any other new comparisons of Wu-Tang. I didn't get to really listen to too much Wu-Tang.
People used to compare Wu-Tang to Griselda. Griselda. You ever see it's a rap group. I think it's one dude, or it's a rap group, but it's Griselda, and they are straight Wu-Tang based type people. Like they make music exactly like that New York 1990s gangster rap type shit. But of course, city rap, not West Coast rap type shit. Like there's two different things there. Now on the overall music tip, my top 5, like my rappers, they have their own category, but like my number 1 favorite artist has got to be, and this is wholeheartedly, Jimi Hendrix. Jimi Hendrix.
Okay, that's tough.
Yeah, he's literally, when I was, just to put it in perspective, I was like 12 years old, wanting to be a rock star so bad. They're like, you've never even, and this is just random people, they're like, you've never even heard rock until you heard Jimi Hendrix. Put on Jimi Hendrix. I listen to...
Did you get blown away or what?
Blown away, dude, because it was like...
I gotta listen to some. I hear all the legends and shit about him.
Jimi Hendrix is easily, if he was still alive today, he would be the best guitar player alive. And that's just because he was like that. The man used to play the guitar with his tongue, his teeth, his fucking, pretty much his fucking face.
That's fucking cool.
You know what I mean? So it's like, you have this.
I heard a lot of shit about him. He was also shit though. That's why you think that was why he was doing it, but like it fucking worked.
Nah, I think that Jimi Hendrix solely wanted to be that.
Okay.
I think Jimi Hendrix was solely driven by being. He knew that he was the best at that time, and I'm talking in like, he's a single person, and you have groups like the Beatles competing with him, and that's 4 or 5 different dudes, and you're competing against Jimi Hendrix and then sometimes the band of Gypsies. So it's like, even if so, like, Jimmy's a tough grab. Nobody ever got that. He's done covers for like fucking Eric Clapton, shit like that. You know, old heads that he's done a Johnny B. Good cover. You know, classics, man. You can't beat Jimmy. Can't beat Jimmy at all. My number 2 in overall music, and this is just the grunge in me. There's this band, they're called the White Stripes, and they have this very popular song. It's called Seven Nation Army. They play it at like every football game, and it's like doom 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 doom.
Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah,
exactly that joke. So everybody knows that song. That is one of my favorite grunge rock bands that stemmed out of, you know, the 2000s and so forth. Number 3, since we're talking about overall music, I truly do. I love Kendrick Lamar. He's literally.
He's cool.
So I'm gonna just put him on my top 3. We already went through that.
Yeah.
On overall music, number 4. Not gonna lie, most of my overall top music is just straight rock. So I like Black Sabbath and shit like that. Like, I'm gonna say Black Sabbath.
I've heard that a lot though. Like, I don't listen to rock like that, but when I was a young boy, I would listen to, you know, some rock shit that my sister would put me on.
Right.
But do they got any like type of beats like you just did that would be recognizable at all? Or a song?
Honestly, Black Sabbath is one of those, like, you gotta know it to hear it kind of thing.
A niche.
Like, they literally have self-titled albums and songs that say Black Sabbath, and it'll be like shit like that. And cliche stuff like that is what makes me like them a lot more. Like, they have ballads, but they're also hard ballads. That's why I fuck with, fucking Black Sabbath. Now, overall, this is gonna be my number 5. You know what? Right now, in this point in my life, my number 5 artist right now is Sade. Straight up. Sade. She's beautiful.
My mom is fucking Sade's twin, bro. I swear to God.
Bro, I
gotta show you a picture of my mom once we done recording. You gonna be like, what the fuck?
Nah, Sade, however you say her name, bro. She is absolutely my favorite artist coming into adulthood.
That's so weird because I just fucking like tapped in to some Sade like a couple weeks ago. Mm-hmm. I was into Erykah Badu and Sade because I was like, I haven't heard them since I was a kid. From my mom and dad listening to them.
Right.
They put me on. Yeah, she's cool. She got a dope voice too.
Coming into adulthood, she's up
real
there.
Dope voice.
Like, she's slowly moving her way up the ladder because, like, that's real. Like, I'm a sensual dude whenever it comes to life, and I'm very emotional. Whenever it comes to like music, and I could when I could tune in and I feel that joint.
Yeah.
Sade,
bro. Because
you know what I mean?
When it comes to that real type of like soul touching shit, or like not even sensual necessarily, but like I love R&B too, and that part of it. But like I was saying, when it comes to actual vibrations and shit, like Erykah Badu on a whole different tip. Like, I was just talking about her the other day. She was actually healing her own people, which was a beautiful thing. And I never realized it because I was too mature as a kid to realize. So I got older and found out about that. Like, certain keys and beats, like the bass off of a lot of Erykah Badu's and a lot of hip hop in general is like, spiritual healing. And like the bass, how hard it knocks, and the rhythmic beats. It mimics like your mom and your stomach, like how you hear your mom.
Honorable mention for number 6. Honorable mention for number 6. Janet Jackson.
Oh, okay.
Straight up.
Yo,
I'm big on
I like Janet Jackson. Somebody that I talked to was funny because she's an old head too. She used to do my locks. She hated Janet Jackson's voice. She was like, I hate her whispers. I was like, why? You sound like such a hater.
You can't hate her.
She was cold. I like her voice. Like,
I'm sorry. Anybody that hates Janet Jackson, I'm like really just look at you like.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Like, you have no culture, bro. I'm sorry. I look at you like you not cultured at all. I'm sorry. Whenever it comes to like, there's some things that are debatable and there's some things that are not debatable.
Yeah.
Sade,
like all the Jackson,
Janet
bro.
Jackson.
Janet Jackson, Michael Jackson. Yes,
yeah, like you can't deny it, bro. I'm sorry. If you don't like that
like
music, you're not human. You're not human.
Oh man, talking about the Jackson, man. R.I.P. Michael, man.
Yeah, man. R.I.P. Michael Jackson, straight up.
They did him dirty as fuck. That's a shame. He had a lot of mental things that was never diagnosed because of the time frames and things like that too.
Shit, Michael Jackson was out here faking his voice.
Oh yeah, that shit was crazy. Yo, I
he had a nigga
voice. He be talking to people like, yeah, what's good?
That's his voice.
And like,
that's why I like Michael Jackson. He's such a comical dude.
Too. It's crazy, bro.
Nah, I knew that he was faking, bro. Even when I was a kid.
I can't believe it. Hey yo, what's good?
Yeah, what up? It's Michael, bro. It's Michael.
I'd roll on the floor if I didn't know before. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
All right, so let me see. My top 5. I'll separate my top 5 by rap and non-rap because I love rap and hip hop and R&B so much that like ain't no other genre in my actual top 5. So this is actually my top 5 of rap. Man, it's gonna be hard as fuck to do only 5 though. Shit. Let me get this fucking pen. They might be everywhere. They might not even no order. I feel bad. Future's not in that top 5 no more.
I can say he's an honorable mention for my rap too. Like, there's a couple. I just don't consider Future rap to me. That's not rap. He's like melodic. Mm-hmm. Like, I listen to Future when I'm really in my bag type shit. Like, if I'm in my bag and I'm about to get this money kind of thing. That's the only time I'm listening to Future.
Kanye's straggling on my top 5, but I'm putting him on there, yo. 1, 2, 3, 4.
He's not horrible, bro. He's not a bad.
He's not a bad person. I know he's not a bad person, but
he's not like his music is literally not bad.
That's all.
His actions might suck, but his music is there.
Number 5. I don't want to say it out loud for what I got yet because I want to discuss each of them. Well, actually, okay, I'm gonna start with these 4, and I'll find the 5 somewhere along the line. All right, so my top 5, I'll try to put it in order as best as possible. Kanye going 4 though. I'll start with 4. Kanye. All right, man. Kanye, I love that guy. We talked about Kanye already. I'm not gonna say too much more about him, other than again, I loved him since I was like 4 years old. I heard fucking Stronger on the radio. I was like, this is so different. I love different shit. I don't like hearing the same stuff all the time. And it was funny because I didn't even know I liked rap until I was older, like hip hop and stuff like that. It sounded different. It didn't sound like no just regular rap. And that's how it was classified back then too. It didn't sound like no regular rap to nobody. He was always different. I love that about Kanye. And he was always so artistic. And he really is smart for real, for real. He just needs a chance right now to, get back to where he was, I guess. Number 3, because he is unfortunately dead now. XXX Tentacion, man. He was cold as fuck. A lot of emotional, really raw, like how you was saying, kind of like grungy, like pulling at your heartstrings type shit. Mm-hmm. It felt like to me. And I feel like if it's not X for somebody, it's Mac Miller again, or it's Juice WRLD, or, Kid Cudi or some.
Lil Peep.
Yeah.
People like that.
So, helped me through a lot of tough times too. I wish I could put Kendrick. I'll say Kendrick is an honorable mention. But X is number 3. Then my top 2 is hard. It's gotta be between Young Thug and Uzi. Shit, man. I guess I'll say Thug is number 1 because I still listen to Thug every single day. almost every single day. Every time I get in the car, it's usually some Young Thug playing. I know niggas get tired of that shit, but yeah, he's mad artistic and stuff. Had a whole different way ever since Stoner came out when I was like 12 years old. I was listening to him. Free that guy, man. It's a damn shame what they going through with all these people like snitching on him and stuff like that. Uzi, man. Uzi number 2. Uzi's cold, bro. I gotta work with that nigga someday. And I'm gonna be mad, bro. I swear to God, I gotta work with Young Thug. He gotta get out of jail at some point. I gotta be able to work with these people in my lifetime because I'm so mad I can't work with X in my lifetime. I gotta be able to work with Uzi too in my lifetime. Uzi's cold as shit. It's funny because I did not like Uzi when I was in high school. I was 16 or 15. At first I hated it. I was like, yo, when I heard P's and Q's, I was like, what the fuck is this? But then other people kept playing it around me in high school, and I was like, yo, this shit actually kind of bumping though. Like, I could see it. No, and it was like the artistry and everything. Like, once I watched the video and stuff, I was like, yo, this is even cooler. Like, this shit goes dumb hard. Like, Uzi's cool as hell, bro. And it was just something different. Because, yo, if it wasn't for Uzi, Philly would be the same old school type New York, which wouldn't be too bad, but like, we love Meek and everything, but geez, we need something other than Meek and Beanie. You know, from Philly. Right. Yeah, Uzi was that pioneer to get Philly out of the same place, I guess. And yeah, Uzi did the damn thing. Number 5, who would be number 5? Oh yeah, there you go.
There's
I'll leave it right there, Wayne. That was a perfect fucking example.
There's
not New Wayne though. I can't say New Wayne as much. I know a lot of people want to say that.
You don't like the new No Ceilings?
Nah, I don't even think I heard that joint, bro. What? I probably did in that end. Fuck with it. Like Carter 5 was alright. Well, no, I can't say it was alright. It was pretty good. I was a little mad though, cause like the X feature, bro. Like I feel like everybody be milking X features that didn't work with him when he was alive. And now, you know, X would have loved to be on a fucking feature with Wayne, but the nigga was saying his name wrong in the fucking song. He said Extension. XXX. He still says in interviews, he's like, he didn't know who Extension was. Bro, that's not his name. Like, come on, bro. Right. You don't even know the boy's name. Come on, Wayne. I know he's not tapped in with the current music. He listens to himself and his homies, which is great because he gets his own inspiration. But like, oh man, Carter 4, bro. Carter 3. Jesus, the Carters was my shit.
I fuck with Wayne heavy, definitely, bro.
Wayne was.
I wish I would have thought about him before I even.
Dedication, the tapes. Those nobody else could do that, bro. Not even nowadays. Like I be hearing people use different beats, and if Meek does it pretty well, I think I could say. But when other people be using other people's beats, I get tired. Oh shit, fucking Kodak got to be on this list as an honorable mention at least too. Kodak's cold as shit, bro.
Do you like rap groups?
I do. I don't know. I guess mainly Migos. I can't think of too many other rap groups for real, off the top of my head at least.
I was just thinking like
I mean, YSL had a dope tape that I listened to. Members only.
I forgot. Right. You know what? I forgot about the ASAP Mob, and I want to put ASAP Ferg as an honorable mention,
bro. I can't believe I forgot about it. See, like it's too hard, bro.
Yeah, there's a couple people. There's a couple people that need to be honorably mentioned. ASAP Ferg,
ASAP Ferg, bro.
I love Mobb Deep with Prodigy and so forth.
Oh, Biggie, bro. Biggie was cool. Talking about all his.
Who else? Odd Future.
Oh yeah.
Of course. Tyler the Creator. Let me see what else I got here. I'm not a big. Honestly, so I was never the biggest A$AP Rocky fan, but he's one of those people that I strictly only like his old music kind of shit.
Okay. I see that a lot too. When it comes to the A$AP Mob, people usually only like one or the other between A$AP Ferg and A$AP Rocky, which I'm cool with.
Nah, I fuck with both of them. I like A$AP Ferg a lot more than A$AP Rocky by a mile. I'm talking like miles. Because A$AP Ferg just got that. He got range, bro. That's why I like people with range. If you could do, it's one thing if you can make a rap song, but it's another thing if you make.
He changes his voice. Right. A$AP Rocky, yeah, you're right. A$AP Rocky is the same voice a lot.
Right.
But I mean, you changed my perspective. A$AP Ferg do got a whole lot of fucking range. He be like, ow.
Yeah, it's like his ad libs, bro. He does all his own ad libs.
I love his ad libs.
He's crazy.
His ad libs is fire.
He's crazy.
I can't think of no ASAP Rocky ad libs.
He's a smooth, like, he's probably like, I feel like his performances probably really just go crazy. I've never seen him perform.
Yeah, it was funny because I get a lot of inspiration from motherfuckers like ASAP Ferg too. When it comes to inspiration, like my top fives is of course a lot of inspiration, but ASAP Ferg was dope, especially on fucking what's that one? He does that fucking bark joint in a lot of the beginning stuff. Shaba, man. Shaba is one of my fucking favorites of all time.
Man, ASAP Ferg got all the...
He
got all the ad-libs, bro.
He got
all the ad-libs, bro.
And it's to this day, too. I be hearing... Because I don't really look up lyrics. I be hearing the lyrics that he said. He said, what the fuck?
He'd be like...
My two-fake.
He'd be like, all right.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro.
Cut these niggas be
like,
too fake, bro.
Turn the lights on. Nah, shit like that, like...
Mr. Bruce. Oh,
he's crazy. He's crazy,
bro.
He's crazy.
And then their beats be so fire too, bro. When it was ASAP and ASAP Ferg,
right?
Oh my god, bro, they got some fire ass beat choices. What happened to fire beat choices, bro? We need better fucking beat choices.
They're producers. That's stuff that ain't never gonna come back around.
I don't know. I think it'd be swinging around a little bit. Like Yeet uses a lot of fire beats, and I think that's what his strong point is. I can't really mess with too much of Yeet, but like he got some cool shit.
He's not my favorite, but
nah, I got one homie that he loves fucking Yeet, bro. I was like, for real? And I feel like I don't even want to say it, but it's really showing my age that I don't fuck with Yeet. I'm sure it's got to be something.
Bro, I can't even fuck with Yeet like that, bro. Like motherfuckers be listening to him, I just be like, I like one song.
Same. Everybody got at least one song I feel like they fuck with Yeet. And that's the only one I'll be playing in my car.
Nah, you know who slaps, bro?
Huh?
Don Toliver.
Oh yeah, bro. Oh, Travis Scott. Travis Scott definitely on this fucking list, bro. Oh man. Yeah, Travis Scott. I get a whole lot of inspiration from him, bro. I love Travis. That was like so fucking cool when I was listening to Travis Scott when I was in high school, like smoking all the time and shit, listening to him, like, bro, elevating and shit, like. It was so dope.
I miss those Travis Scott releases, man. Yeah. I miss those brand new Travis Scott album releases. Like whenever they were just about to drop.
Bro, I wanted to go to fucking Astro World. Now everybody talking about, oh, this nigga trying to kill everybody. Shit is so cool, bro.
To be honest, bro, the whole Astro World thing, like reflecting back on it now, bro. Just remember,
raging, bro.
Just remember this though. Michael used to just stare. And people would die.
Yeah,
like,
bitches was fucking passing out.
I don't want to hear nothing.
He would say, oh,
bro, and then just stare. Be like, bro, everybody would be having a seizure. On the Astro World thing, bro, y'all just wasn't around.
Had the Holy Ghost, yo.
That's all I gotta say. They just was not around. Like, even if he was to ever go to like a Limp Bizkit concert or some shit like that, like. Y'all really wasn't there, bro. Y'all really wasn't there.
Man. Yeah, I mean, like, when I listen to Michael's music, I was like, I don't know. It's not like I could, I'm a different generation. I don't stand Michael's music, but, bro, I bet you one of them concerts was crazy as fuck.
What? A Michael Jackson
concert? All this nigga gotta do is go,
what?
And it's fucking over.
What?
What's this nigga start going, oh, I bet you better run.
People don't understand the height of his, to this day, how much influence Michael just has on everything, period. Like, Michael Jackson was easily one of the greatest performers to ever live, period. Ever. I'm sorry. There's a lot of great performers, but he's probably number one.
I guess with that being said, I'll go into my non-hip hop, which I don't think I'm gonna be able to find that much. Gorillaz was crazy.
Oh yeah, definitely love Gorillaz.
Gorillaz. That'd probably be my number one off non-rap. But they had a lot of rap influence,
They do.
But let me see. Gorillaz. I'm counting R&B. I'm sorry I got to. Because I don't have too much. I feel like it's so unfair to put Ty Dolla $ign on there.
Nah, man. I think that's an honorable mention, bro. Even... Because he had his era. He had a whole era where everybody was listening to Ty Dolla $ign. They couldn't live without him. So he's up there.
I'll put Party Next Door. He's not really a rapper.
Yeah, PND definitely too.
Bad Bunny's Code. So PND number 2, Bad Bunny number 3.
Okay.
Even though I don't speak Spanish, I need to learn that shit.
There's a lot of people that love his music just to listen to it.
Let's see. What else? Bad Bunny. There's a lot of cool R&B artists, man. I'll just say R&B in general is like fire right now.
I miss when Usher used to come out with that shit.
Yeah, yo.
I miss when Usher used to.
He said, "Going on." Oh, speaking of which, fucking Frank Ocean. I cannot hit none of the Usher joints.
Let's scratch my whole list.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry about Frank Ocean, dog.
Let me scratch my whole list on my number 1 on anything. Frank Ocean is easily my favorite artist.
He said,
alive. Period, bro.
Matter.
Yeah, bro. You cannot fuck with Frank Ocean. I'm sorry. Nobody in this world is better than Frank Ocean.
He's cold. Bro, Beyonce said, I need to get this nigga in the studio right now. You know that shit, right? Somebody tossed Beyonce tape. You know when Beyonce said she's a fucking fan, bro.
I mean, think about it. How many songs is Frank Ocean on with Jay-Z? You got like...
Bro, and Kanye too. Oh my God.
I'm saying we have a smooth like 5 or 6 song category. Oh, Tyler and Frank Ocean's their category goes on, and that's also probably some of my favorite music.
I could cry just thinking how beautiful this music is, bro. He's crazy.
He's amazing, bro. I'm sorry, Frank Ocean's definitely that dude, bro. Like he's like that.
I need a number 5. Let's see. I mean, I could cut it to 4. Frank Ocean. But Frank Ocean definitely above some Bad Bunny, bro. But P&D, I'll let him slide above Frank Ocean. I like P&D a lot. Like, his music's dope. Yeah. Well, that's it for me. Shit. I mean, we could continue talking about it, but I'm going to cut it there because that's going to be a lot of